Hi, Sheila here, and today I would like to do a channeling video of a transit that we have today, which is Saturn in Aquarius squaring the Sun in Scorpio. So the Sun is under Scorpio and it has entered a square with Saturn. A little bit triggering the Saturn Square Uranus that we already have. So anything that touches Saturn now is triggering that, even though it's not like an actual T-square. So I'm going to see what's coming up as channeling for this. Not working cognitively, not with my knowledge of astrology, but literally what comes up through intuition. So let's see. For the Sun in Scorpio, I see the color pink. Does that mean healing the heart? Yeah, healing the heart. So Sun in Scorpio, or maybe in the first degrees of Scorpio, is about healing the heart. And I get the sense that it's setting boundaries in matters of the heart. Is that true? Yes. So we need to remember that Mars will soon enter Scorpio. And Mars is all about setting boundaries, setting healthy boundaries. Is that correct? Yes, in this context, this is correct. So the Sun is kind of preparing the ground and illuminating actually on matters of the heart. You know, the sun is the heart. And Scorpio is depth of connection. So perhaps the Sun is illuminating on depth of connection, that we need to put an end Saturn to. Is that correct? Yeah, okay. So Saturn square Sun, in that respect, is actually putting an end, or setting a healthy boundary, putting an end to certain strife or certain turmoil or certain suffering that happens in matters of the heart. Saturn is in Aquarius, and it's a conflict of heart and mind. It's a conflict of heart and mind. And we need to listen to our mind. We need to listen to our mind and not to our heart when we take action, because soon Mars will reach will reach Scorpio, but then it will reach like an angle of action with Saturn, kind of beginning to trigger the T-square again. And now we have like a preparation. The Sun is illuminating on a matter of the heart that includes depth, that perhaps included manipulation or something unhealthy, the shadow of a scorpionic energy. It illuminates on the shadow of a scorpionic energy in our lives, in our hearts. And the tension with Saturn is like, okay, don't just observe, put an end to that. The way we work with the 90, with the square, is basically finding an action that takes into account both sides. So here we have the heart and the mind in conflict, and we need to take action that takes into consideration both the heart and the mind. So what the heart and the mind need to see is that they are complementary. They're not working against each other. Right now, the mind, Saturn, sees something that the heart is only beginning to accept and to understand. But putting the Sun there, putting the Sun in that shadow of the Scorpio, sheds light on things that perhaps we were not willing to see in the past, or methods of actions that perhaps we were not willing to take, or we had misconceptions about certain strategies. That is also a Mars-ruled sign, right? Scorpio is a Mars-ruled sign, so strategies, certain actions, certain methods that perhaps we had misconceptions concerning. Is that true? Yes. So maybe we had misconceptions concerning certain strategies on how to advance ourselves, or how to cut connections, or how to cut cords. And we didn't know enough in depth about these strategies and these tools and these practices that can perhaps help us. I'm thinking of reverse magic, and magic is again a part of what Scorpio does. It's alchemy. And so reverse magic, for example, you may have had resistance or thought that protecting yourself with magic is something that is dark arts, or self-protection is dark arts, or setting a boundary is something that's too aggressive. And here the sun kind of illuminates on what really is the nature of this action, and how protecting your boundaries in matters of the heart is something that's actually going to make place for the depth of love that the Scorpio can also bring. The love that knows you inside and out, but does not take advantage of you, or does not fear to be abandoned or abandoned, but true presence and true healing and authenticity, which is another attribute, or the hidden light of Scorpio that we don't see that often because we are too busy projecting things. Is that correct? Yes. Anything more about this angle? No. So anything more we want to say to people watching? No. Just okay. So that's for this angle. And of course, depending on what house it is in your chart, what house it falls. So let me know in the comments below, what house is Scorpio and Aquarius in your chart? Where are you beginning? You know, matters of the heart, it doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It can be with bosses, it can be with parents, it can be with teachers and healers, and even, you know, gurus that you've been listening to, 9th house or 12th house. So let me know what houses does it fall for you, and I can perhaps give you a bit of more personalized interpretation as to what's happening in your chart, and how do you feel this energy, and how you're beginning to be prepared for the next T-square, which I'm going to talk about in future episodes. So share, like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell if you want more videos like this from me. And let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions to my guides, and I can do a channeling video for you on astrology or any other topic. Have a great day. Bye-bye.